Bulldog Video Media presents Lucas Hauser and Joe Rosner as your anchors. Ben Ferris with the sports. Jaden Wilson with the weather. With our reporters Brady and Lane Polson, Cameron Hinkle and Carter Sten, and a whole crew of pup reporters. We are Bulldog Video Media.
There are many apps and games out there to keep students occupied. Photo roulette is one that many of our first-hour students enjoy. Here's a look at the game.
Maybe you heard of someone at Lamar's community playing this game, but have you tried it yourself? Photo roulette is a game where it pulls random photos out of your camera roll of those playing. You then guess whose photos appears. Whoever guesses the most photos at the fastest speed wins. Sometimes you don't always win and it makes you livid. However, either way, it is a really fun game. Maybe next time you're bored and have nothing to do, you could try playing it with some of your friends.
That is not one I have tried yet. I've been way too busy with this class, but more importantly, with speech. We have a number of students that made it to all-state speech. Speech students put in a lot of hard work, but so do their coaches.
This is my 28th year of coaching speech at LCHS.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
I've been a speech coach here at Lamar's community for 8 years, and prior to that, I judged throughout college, and I was a performer in high school.
I have been a coach ever since I came to LCHS, so this is my 17th year of coaching.
Were you in speech when you were in high school?
Actually, I was. I was in choral reading all 3 years in large group, and I didn't start individuals until I was a senior because I was dumb. And when I was in individuals, I was in improv and acting.
I was in speech. In large group, I was in one act, I was in choral reading, and I was also in both musical theater and ensemble acting.
I was in speech when I was in high school. My school did not do large group speech. I didn't even know that was a thing until one of my co-teachers at RU asked me if I wanted to be a judge, and I said, "There's large group?" I was in individual event speech, and I was in acting and prose.
So one of the goals of speech is to make sure that students understand the importance of being able to communicate effectively. And the entire motto of the speech department is that we believe there's no activity more important than that of learning to communicate and speak effectively. And so that motto, that goal, that mission statement sort of underlies everything we do and teach when we talk about speaking and public speaking. But we also know that one of the greatest fears in the country and in the world is public speaking. And so we try really hard to let students know that preparation helps take away some of that anxiety and get them in front of the crowd so that they are used to it and they sort of desensitize themselves to that fear.
In speech, we give people an opportunity to perform in front of an audience, and they grow in their ability to get over their nervousness and their ability to put together things. In large group, they get a chance to learn to work with other people, with the exception of solo mime, but they get a chance to work with other people and develop their communication skills. So it's a lot of fun while they have it too.
So overall, do you enjoy speech?
I love speech. It's my favorite time of the year, besides summer. And I love spending time with the kids. Practices are actually more fun for me than competitions. I just love hanging out and doing improv and doing all the fun stuff that we do. So seeing all the improvements, kids are amazing, students are amazing, so.
I love it. I love speech because kids come to practice. They're all excited about being there. It is their option to do it because it's not a required thing, and they come in energized, and they make me feel pumped up and happy to be there too.
Thanks to Mrs. Orland, Mrs. Permershorn, and Mr. Starr for their time in coaching. Let's take a short break to find out more on bus safety.
Almost every day in Lamar's, a vehicle passes a stopped bus with the stop arm out. Not only is this illegal, but highly dangerous. You are also on camera as well. Not to mention that you get a fine between $250 and $675, and you lose your license for a minimum of 30 days.
So far this week, we've already had 2. We had one Monday, we had one this morning. So far this year, we've had a total of 67 so far this school year. Important thing with following these cross-arm laws is to protect the students. When a student gets off the bus, especially younger kids are unpredictable on what exactly they're going to do. You can't always see the kids stepping around the side of the bus, and every time you go around to stop school bus, there's a chance for a tragedy to happen.
The flashing red lights and stop sign requires you to stop. You are not just being safe, but you could also be saving lives.
Too many lives at stake to stop when a school bus is unloading or loading students.
Some of those younger students from Clark 1st and 2nd grade rode the bus to and from the high school, and the heat in their building was not working. We took the time to get to know them a bit better.
How do you think animals communicate?
That's a hard question. By making a noise? By making their sound. Their ears. By making silly noises. By making squeaky sounds. With their antennas. With their antennas. With their mouth. With their mouth open. Their mouths. With their mouth. With their mouths.
If you could make up a new holiday, what would it be?
Friendship Day. Stuffed Animal Day. Snuggle Day. Chum Day.
Gym Day?
No, Chum.
Chum?
Yeah.
Chum Day? What is Chum Day?
There's some like things that you want, and I don't know what. I made it up. I don't know what to say.
Alrighty.
Spring is fabulous.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve? Isn't that already a holiday?
Yeah.
Rain Day. 4-leaf clover. December. I don't know.
If you had a pet dragon, what would you name it?
Rainbow. Fireball.
Why is that?
Because it shoots fire. Suit fire.
Soup fire?
Suit.
Oh, suit fire.
Minnie.
Why Minnie?
Because my cousin's dog's name is Minnie. Ronald.
Winnie. Because dragons can be twin.
Banana. Snickers.
Snickers? Why is that?
Because some dragons can be brown. Lucky.
And why?
Because my cat's name is Lucky. Park.
Why Park?
Because my name's Parker. Mikey.
Why Mike?
Because that was my first dog's name when he grew up with me.
Chum.
Chum? Why?
It's like a holiday.
Man, if I had a pet dragon, I would name it Sam. Let's take a quick break before hearing from Weatherman Wilson.
Today, we're gonna ask this beautiful girl here to prom. Excuse me, miss.
What?
Would you like to go to prom with me?
I would love to go to prom with you.
She said yes.
Soda.
Pop.
Soda or pop?
Pop.
Definitely pop.
I say soda. Pop.
Pop.
It's definitely pop.
Pop.
Soda.
Pop.
I do soda.
Pop.
Soda.
Pop. Pop.
I say pop.
I say pop.
Pop.
I say pop.
I say soda.
Yeah. Alrighty, Mr. Moss, do you say soda or pop?
Well, it kind of depends. You know, here in the Midwest, we say pop.
What do you say?
Yeah, I'm asking for a personal preference.
Sometimes I refer to it as a solution of sugar and
Mr. Moss, we get
carbonated
it.
beverage.
Okay, again, your chemistry.
Because it's a solution.
I can't.
Going to prom and not sure where to eat? Head to the Legion Steak Fry with your friends for a great meal. It's close by and you can show off your prom attire here in town. Enjoy steak, baked potatoes, green beans, salad, Texas toast, and ice cream for $18 per person. Contact Mrs. Eisenbrand in the high school library to get a number to make your reservations and set your time. Times are 5 to 7:30, but they will open early if they have enough prom goers interested. Deadline is April 7th. American Legion Steak Fry, 110 Plymouth Street Southwest.
Hello Bulldogs, this is Jane Wilson from Bulldog Video Media. It's a typical February in Iowa where it's below 0 one day and 50 degrees just a few days later. So who knows how accurate this weather forecast is. However, here is your 10-day forecast based on information from weather.com as of February 20th. Starting Saturday, February 22nd, we hope to see a high of 50 degrees, but it'll be partly cloudy that day with a low that evening, which is supposed to be 26. Sunday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 48 and a low of 26. Monday, February 24th will be cooler with a high of 39. Yet the low will be a consistent 26 degrees. Tuesday will be cooler yet with a projected high of 33 and a low of 18. The next few days continue to see colder weather with a high of 23 on Wednesday and a low of 9 and 26 on Thursday with a low of 14. Friday will warm up a bit with a high of 32 and it'll be mostly sunny. The evening hours will be around 17 degrees. The good news is that there will be less than a 20% chance of any snow, rain, or ice during this time. However, it will be cold. Winds 9 through 20 miles per hour all week will make it feel colder. By the way, I just found out my 100th birthday is on a Saturday. Do you know what day of the week your 100th birthday is? Now, as we move into March, you can throw away your winter caps and throw on your summer caps. As for Saturday, the last day of February, it warms up with a bit of a high of 37. March brings us warmer temperatures immediately. The first 5 days in March are predicted to be in the low 40s each day and a highs of 20 each night. This will be perfect as soccer practice starts in early March. Back to Lucas and Joe.
I'm looking forward to warm weather. I wonder what day of the week my 100th birthday is on.
Mine is on a Saturday. I'm making my plans already. Let's hear from our sports guy, Ben Ferris.
Our winter sports season is almost to an end, but we want to update you on what's been happening. Girls basketball season had a regular season of 10 wins, 11 losses, but won their first game for regionals against Sergeant Bluff. Kylie Dreckman drained a 3 to elevate the score 47-44. They play Carroll at Carroll Saturday, February 22nd. Boys finished the regular season with a record of 13 wins and 8 losses. They start their road to state on Monday, February 24th. As most of you know, Alec Dreckman set a new school record by scoring 51 points against Sioux City East on February 11th. The old school record was during the 1964-1965 season when Bob Pearson scored 44 points during a win over Boyden Hull. Here are some of Alec's highlights against the loss against East. Bowling continues with their success and both teams are headed to state competition in Waterloo on February 25th. Samantha Sheehan and Alyssa Williams also qualified in individual bowling. Wrestling also has had a great season. The girls competed at the second ever Iowa Girls Wrestling State Competition where Brooke Rude placed 7th, and for the first time since 2004, 5 of the male wrestlers qualified for state. At recording time, Jake Frankston-Small and Colton Hogue won their first 2 rounds, while Dylan Carlson, Justin Otto, and Brendan Coppy were done after the first round. Regardless of the final outcomes, Lamar's community is proud of the winter athletes. We hope to see more success with the spring programs. Back to you, Lucas and Joe.
Best of luck to all as they finish up their seasons. We'd especially like to congratulate LCHS athletes and students involved in extracurriculars that are competing at the state level.
I'm Lucas.
And I'm Joe.
Thanks for watching our show.